So I was originally going to do a HunterXHunter last video reaction, but let alone every time I try to react to a series, something has to go wrong with the footage, whether that's the video, the quality, audio, something has to go wrong. In this case, it's the audio. The HunterXHunter final review stuff, audio just got completely fried over. It sounds like static yelling. It's awful, and I can't fix it. I tried turning down the audio, turning down my own volume, I tried all these different things. Each and every time, it sounds awful. So there won't be a HunterXHunter, reaction. But there will be, what this video is a HunterXHunter review, where I talk about my likes, my dislikes, some things I would improve, just how much I like the series, in general, my final rating of the series. So let's start with the likes. One of the things I liked about the series was how many characters they had. There were so many characters that you could always have a unique top 5 of characters that you really liked and really hated. Now granted, Hisoka's probably the least liked character and Killua is probably the most liked character, but still, in between Killua and Hisoka, there are so many characters you can either like or dislike. Also, another thing I really liked about this series is the power system. Now people say Nen is the best power system. Do I think it's the best power system? Not really. I think it's definitely top 5, but not the best. Now, I see why people say Nen is the best because it's super versatile and you can create a bunch of different unique abilities. Like, for example, some dude has a giant pipe for an ability. Some other dude uses coins as a machine gun. It's crazy. I'm not kidding. Killua's butler uses coins as a weapon and he fires them like machine guns. It's crazy on how you can take random objects, make them your Nen ability, and they just be insanely good. Another thing I really liked about HunterXHunter was all the emotion I felt. And depending on the arc, I felt a different type of emotion. During the Hunter exams, I felt just straight, just plain meh. Because, it's the first arc, not really much to feel. During the Killua retrieval arc, where, he goes back to his family and they have to get him back, I felt relief because my favorite character was coming back to me. During the York New City arc, first came Heaven's Arena. Heaven's Arena, I felt enjoyment because of going absolutely sucker punching Hisoka. I was so happy. During the York New City arc, I felt just honestly every emotion I could because it was hype, it was sad, it was everything. Also very, very disturbed. During Greed Island, I was happy because Greed Island is one of my favorite arcs. The community seems not to like it, but I really like it. Now, granted, there are things you can improve about Greed Island, but I still really liked it regardless. And during the Chimera Ant arc, I felt just depression, sadness, depression, grief. I was it was tough. And the last thing I liked about the series is how they're not scared to kill off anyone besides the main squad. If you're not part of the main squad, there's a 99% chance that you have a chance of dying. Like, if your name's not Gon, Killua, Leoria, or Kurapika, you are most certainly going to die. Now, there are some characters that live that you think would die. For one example being... Actually, no, I'm not going to say because that's a spoiler. And I know there are some people watching this that haven't finished HunterXHunter, so I'm not going to spoil anything. But those are 4 things I really liked about HunterXHunter. Now for the things I didn't like about HunterXHunter. Now, the HunterXHunter fans will say, HunterXHunter is perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. I have 2 things that I would, fix of HunterXHunter. The first thing I would fix / I didn't like about HunterXHunter was just the lackluster world building. Now, it's good world building, but unless you read the manga, you don't get really any world building. Like, the dark content, it seems such like a unique place, but we get no info about it in the anime. It gets mentioned 3 times. And the third time, and the most info we get is in the last episode. So, come on, give us more about the Dark Continent. It seems really interesting. So, unless you want to learn more about the Dark Continent, you have to go read the manga. Now, this isn't a dislike, I'm just trying to add something real quick. Why did they just randomly start doing half the opening? For the first 100 episodes, they did the entire opening, but after the 100th episode, they only did half the opening. Now, I get it, more screen time for the characters and stuff, and people might get tired of the opening, so they're gonna skip it, so there's no point doing the full thing. But still, why cut it in half? Why not just take it all out in general? Now that's not a dislike, that's just something I wanted to mention. The actual dislike is just the cliffhanger we were left on. Now, Gon's character arc was finished, but characters like Killua, Leorio, and Kurapika, their character arcs are still ongoing. I'm guessing in the manga if it's still ongoing. So we never really got to see their character arcs finish. And that really sucks because Killua and Kurapika are two of my favorite characters in the entire show. So the fact that we don't get to see their character arcs end in the anime is kind of sad. Also, the cliffhanger we were left on with Kurapika hitting that tough pose sitting in front of you know what, it was just, bro, are you joking me? You're gonna leave Kurapika like that? That's the last time we get to see him? Come on. Overall, I really like the series. Now, the pros do outweigh the cons, and I still really like it regardless, even if the cons did outweigh the pros. For my final rating, I'd give it an 8 out of 10, which is not bad whatsoever, because I'm using the My Anime List standards for, you know, grading, or, like, ranking. 10's perfect, 9's very, like, great, and 8 is very good. I think Hunter x Hunter is a very, very good series. And for where it places in like all the animes I've watched, where does it rank? I have no idea. I have to rank all my animes again, which I'm not doing till like the end of the summer, cause yeah, that I already did that like a month ago. But yeah, I really enjoyed Hunter x Hunter. It was an amazing experience, and I'm really happy I got to experience it. If you haven't watched Hunter x Hunter yet, I highly recommend it. And yeah, that's really it. If you have any other shows you'd like me to watch, let me know, and if you want to see more review videos on animes that I just finished, let me know in the comments. Anyways, peace.